Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here. Welcome back to Manowar Assault Squad 2. I'm playing against Foxbox, Pixel, and Coconut here. Foxbox Assault's going to be recording from their end, so check out the Foxbox 349 links down below. I'm going to be doing a 3v1, which means I have an increased amount of income. They'll be playing as Germany. I'll be the Soviets, which means I also get a fancy pants tank right off the start as well. We've got our standard preparation time, which gives us a pretty good advantage. I'm going to start with an assault squad, and I'm starting in a different position than what we're used to as well. Looks like we've got the typical 4 flags on the map. I believe there's 2 missing that usually are in the middle and on the sides, so we're going to go ahead and start with a couple of light things to begin with. And so yeah, should be a pretty good start. I'm going to try to get the middle, left and right. And I'm going to give them some trouble as soon as I can. Got a huge boost with our income, so I'm going to definitely make things troublesome for them. We need as much points as early as possible. They'll definitely be able to hear my vehicles. Coconut's a skilled player, so he should be able to command them very well. These trees that I'm knocking over are giving away all my positions, so they'll definitely know where they're at. Coconut will probably take the middle, if anything. Switching to HE. Alright, looks like Foxbox is in the middle. Light vehicle out. Kuba wagon is gone. Kuba wagon is ours. Oh, he's actually just going to run over our guys, I think. Alright, we've got the beginning flag here. AT crew is going to come up eventually here. Pretty good run on the Kubel. Coming over to the right now to support the infantry on the right. Alright, let's see if we can kill most of these guys with a shot here. Yeah, not going to be too accurate, unfortunately. Pixel out in the open, and attack will come on the flanks again in just a moment or two. They'll get a tank up soon enough. Huge advantage for us to have this tank out this early. We'll replace the infantry on the right. Got the barn door open, or we can get it open here in a minute. They're pushing the flanks pretty good. Just as they should be. Alright, a lot of micro needed here on a macro level. They'll go for rocket artillery something at some point. There'll be a heavy push on one of these flanks eventually. There's the right side push. Pixel had a little trouble there. Soviets are very good at close range with those PPSHs. Riflemen are meh, but doing stuff at this range is pretty damn effective. Gonna park our tank there. They're gonna have to counter with the tank at some point. Infantry squad is up. Gonna bring up reinforcements as well as another T-34. Let's keep the pressure on them and make it the boys dance. Center should be ours for a while. Left flank is weak. We'll keep it that way to keep the game interesting. Got rear security as well at that other flag. Alright, there's going to have to be pressure from them on the left side at some point. Center again, large infantry group. There we are, pressure on the left. There's Coconut. T-60 and regular infantry should do well. Assault squad, rather. Gonna unload our homies here. It's nicer to do it in a line like this. It gets a better infantry spread. Hull damaged on that one tank. Looks like an AT gun there trying to attack our tank in the middle. Pixel bringing that AT guy a little too close. He's gonna go for that gun if I could clear those infantry out, but that's alright. Pinning these boys down with vehicles at the start makes them go for infantry instead, and we can beat them with our infantry because of how much we can call out, really. I do have an advantage with all the extra points I'm getting, but they do have an advantage with the amount of micro that they can do at any given time. So there's definitely that bonus to everything. Alright, we're going to spread our men out now. Another group of infantry coming for the flag on the right. Going to now try to push Coco's side. Wow. Good job from Coco trying to flank that tank. Displacing was a real big benefit there. Wow, my men stupidly advancing in the middle. Left side track down. Stug is coming up. I'm going to try to clear any infantry out I can now before this tank's destroyed. Alright, looks like there might be... Was that a... No, that couldn't have been a Panther. No, H. I'm going to try to get all their flags before the day is done. So let's go ahead and advance. We'll bring up a charge on the left and see what happens, huh? Keep the pressure up. Keep infantry up in their face, yo. Gonna try to capture all 3 flags soon. AT gun still has the ability to fire. Pixel moving in on the tank. Turret damaged on the tank. We can still fire though. Alright, that's gonna have to be a retreat now at this point. Two simultaneous attacks on both flanks, pretty good. Another infantry attack will be ready on the right side. Doug does a very good job against that one. All destroyed on the one. He's still gonna shoot at it, I think. I don't know what he's reeling about. Oh, the IS-1 is destroyed, but still able to fire. The magic of communism. Even though it's broken, it still has a fight. Alright, Pixel's not showing a good side on his tank there. Track damaged. And we'll retreat on the left then. We'll go ahead and attack on the right side and bring up a gun to take them out on the left. Gonna put infantry everywhere to keep his troops at bay. And hide troops around the village to prevent flanking. Alright, tank on the right should be ready to go soon. T-3485 is ready to rock. Now what we'll do is we'll have this gun hold fire. So that way we can make sure we take out his tanks only when they're within the closest range possible. And while Coco's spending his time destroying that tank, we will attack on the right. Alright, Pixel's lined up all of his men by one tank. Big mistake for me leaving that right side open, but a risk I was willing to take. Vehicle's going to the right side now. Coco finally taking that tank out. I don't think it was really repairable anyway. Big explosion from that tank. And we'll reverse to take these tanks on together. We'll try to lure them close and then jump in on them. Stug on the left might be an issue. But not if we get to jump on him first. Tank approaching the middle. Try to take out the Stug first. Stug is a tank that's kind of a gamble. Sometimes it pays off real big, and then other times it seems to just die right away. Alright, it's time to speed in on these boys now. Obviously facing his armor to avoid the 85. Pixel's playing smart, that's good. Tank's done. Half track's up next. Oh, Tomahawk missile range on those grenades, by the way. As usual. Alright, we'll bring a ZSU up to finish off the middle. We'll recap that. I'll bring a quickie over to clean up this mess. Right side secure against any attacks. Alright, T-34 will be ready up here in a minute or two. Pixel's infantry on the right will be dealt with soon. Alright, we're going to do something real nice for these boys now. Alright, these assault troops come loaded on the tank. Not letting them have that. Alright, recap on the right side. Pack 40 here on the right, pretty dangerous. Main gun damaged, unfortunately. We need some tank crew and extra infantry on the right side. Alright, that Pack 40 sees us. I'm gonna escape behind the house. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and, instead of scuttling this, we're just gonna pull all the ammunition out of it. Maybe they'll waste their time on it. Meanwhile, we'll get a BM-24 ready to rock in the middle. Big tank and some extra infantry. And we'll also move to take out tanks in the middle. Something was hull destroyed there. Looks like it was an enemy tank. Oh, bad decision. That's gone. Alright, never back away with the Stug, by the way. It seems to be a vehicle you can only advance with. Alright, the center's gonna fold here in a minute. Get rid of that damn icon that keeps blocking us. And let the fun begin. They'll be trying to capture that tank. Two T-34s on the right have survived. And a large group of infantry is coming in. Alright, looks like Coconut brought the big tank to the middle, but showing the wrong side. Oh, this. Oh, okay. We'll take that out instead. We'll bring up our AT carrier. More security on the right. Large enemy attack. Coco's gonna get it here in a second. Gun has been damaged. All right. We'll leave this tank here to draw attention. Oh, okay. So they waited most of the time for the tigers. Now, if they lose those, it'll be the game for them. So they've got all their balls on the table right now. Alright, he made a big mistake with that. He'll panic here. Tank will reverse. Right in the rockets. Turret damaged on that. Income has slowed down a little bit. Alright, Pixel's tank is gone. Too many vehicles on the map for oh, Fox crashed. Oh no. These AT grenades suck. There, this one won't be so bad. Alright, so as you can see, biggest thing on the field is the Tigers. That's really what they need. Do a right side Tiger takedown. There we go, hull destroyed on the Tiger. Not a lot of tanks to come back with for us. They did spend a lot of their money on Stugs, and I think they might be out for now. Coming back hard now. Meanwhile, our anti-Tiger can move into position. Pixel moving into a bad position. Don't really want to move closer to an AT gun. He just decrewed it here for a second. Backup crews on the way. Tiger absorbed that one pretty good. This will be the end of the AT gun now. Yeah, he's definitely going to want to back up here. Oh wow, that's amazing. Puma's able to roll itself. Get rid of that. AT guns, these guns are not as good as they used to be. AT grenades are not as good as they used to be. That big ass AT gun doesn't feel like it's as good as it used to be. Of course, with this being Soviet technology, we could, well, actually, let's kill these guys. But again, with the Tigers out of play, we do have free reign to advance again. And we could probably do that onto the middle. We'll put a guy on security here. That's pretty much it, I think. This will be a victory for them since we've kind of run out of steam on the tanks, or at least I have. They got a Tiger left, but that's not what's winning. It's just the fact that I can't call out anything else. That's going to be a real win. So you'll see that Tiger come down on us here in a second. Hopefully he gets into defensive positions. That's what he's got to do. Crazy Germans. Alright, Tiger's in a good exposed position. We'll take that down. One of the things we tend to do at the end of these games, by the way, is when we have a vast map control. I've kind of given away the surprise now. But when we have a vast map security kind of thing like this, we usually don't send out the infantry like that. So the fact that pixels come around is a really good thing. I should have just bazookaed those guys. It's much more effective to just do this. There we are. Call up our shock infantry to see what they can do. Good coverage with that armored car too, defending the oh yeah, there's so many troops there. If we had a tank at all, it would be a much better situation, but nah, it's kind of over now that we can't call out anything substantial. Can't hit any infantry or anything, so there you go. That's it. Too bad Foxbox crashed, but please do check out his channel. Good units there. Yep, veteran Tigers and the Stug showing what's best, but higher infantry kills for me and highest total points, so there's a victory in itself. We'll see you guys. Bye. Oh, only a half hour.